I'm going to welcome Dario and Rob to the stage so that he can introduce our sharks today, inshallah.
Thank you, Roseanne. So we are privileged today to have four wonderful sharks who will be giving us their insights into products that are on show. And inshallah, if they feel that one of these products is worthy of investing in or taking to market, then inshallah they'll make that call. So I'd like to start by introducing our sharks from alphabetical order. We have first Mr. Albert Nadir. He's an entrepreneur and philanthropist who's been active in the Australian corporate scene for over 30 years. After graduating from the University of Sydney with a Bachelor in Maths and Computing, Albert began working as a salesman for Burroughs Computer, and within a year he bought his own computing business, which went on to become one of Australia's largest PC resellers. Now what you don't know is also Albert was probably one of those rare people who graduated from the University of Sydney at a time when there were very few, or actually no Muslims at university at the time. So we're glad to have you here. Albert also helped introduce top computer magazine Byte to Australia, and in 1993 won the first license for pay TV in Australia, which it got sold for a significant amount subsequent. Since then, Albert has worked in commercial development, been partner in several entrepreneurial ventures, either as a silent partner or an active partner. He's currently back working in IT and developing apps of the future. So thank you, Albert, for joining us. Next we have Mariam Rahman. Mariam was born and settled in the Riverina of New South Wales, in Wagga to be specific. So she graduated from Charles University with a Bachelor's of Accounting. She's an experienced director, entrepreneur, and B2B brand AI consultant. She's worked in a number of roles in the corporate world and went on to open up her own consultancy firm. Mariam also owns a chicken franchise, which she's looking to grow further. So a lot of experience here in a variety of different industries. Welcome, Mariam. Nazmi is building a dynamic healthcare organisation. He founded Doctors & Co. in 2008 with the goal of creating a dynamic organisation to address the clear need in the primary healthcare market. By 2024, Nazmi is growing his medical centre footprint to over 40 medical centres across 3 states, New South Wales, Queensland and Victoria. The heart of the vision is a steadfast commitment to delivering patient-focused care while providing a hassle-free management experience to doctors, staff and patients. Nazmi's organisation also practice manages remotely other medical centres. Nazmi's dedicated to supporting the healthcare industry and with high standards of integrity and patient satisfaction. He's re-imaged the ownership and operations of healthcare facilities and leveraging industry expertise and networks to grow his footprint. Nazmi, thank you for joining us. Last but not least, we have Molly Ayan, who is in the mortgage and finance industry since 2000, after he graduated from the University of Sydney. Since that time, Molly has written over $2.5 billion in finance applications involving residential, commercial and construction asset finance facilities. He often says there's very few transaction types that I have not worked on over the years. Wally has completed various courses and training programs within Islamic finance, traditional banking and Islamic finance. He's currently has accreditation with more than 50 different funders and finances. Wally is very well known in the Australian finance industry and has been ranked in the top 100 brokers in Australia. Wally is also the owner of Bijara Finance, a finance company which has developed and implemented one of the country's biggest Islamic finance compliant product suites. All products that Wally has helped design and bring to market are Islamic compliant and being endorsed by the Singaporean-based financial Sharia advisory consultancy firm. Wally is also passionate about giving back to the community and helped establish Relief 11 years ago as a not-for-profit in Australia. Thank you, Wally. Now I'll pass over to Rosette to introduce our participants.
Thank you, Dario, and thank you to the Sharks for making the time to come and see the next entrepreneurs in the future. At Unity Grammar, we value deeply entrepreneurship, and this is one of the programs that we run to instill that spirit within our learners. So our first presenter will be Naba Zavari, and she'll be presenting her idea. Can I welcome Naba Zavari?
International cooperation with visitors emphasizes the need of inclusive multicultural hotels with benefits of both the government, locals, and international businesses. Miramar also provides mutual benefits, supporting the government efforts to foster economic and cultural development, enhancing community and meaningful cultural engagement as $400 and $1,000 for a night. So special accommodations like discounted packages for cultural festivals, group bookings, and seasonal offers to encourage repeat visits and long stays. So revenue will come in multiple streams, including room bookings, dining experiences, event hosting, wellness center services, and retail shop sales. Partnerships with local artisans, sponsorships for cultural events, and ticketed performances and workshops. Right. So, marketing and sales strategy, right? So, with prior research, obviously surveying Liverpool Westfields, and as well as talking to people, talking to first generation immigrants and other people. So, partnerships with airlines and travel agencies such as Emirates, Qatar Airways, Qantas, Virgin Airlines will help us a lot with finding flight packages and as well as connecting it easily towards the airport, right? So, also using social media and digital advertising will also help to promote our material right over here, right? And as well as events. So what this hotel is right now doing, so it's going to be doing. I think you got lost. Okay. So in the hotel, right, there'll be one of the floors will have a global exhibition full of landmarks, food stores, crafts, clothing, languages, all of the above, right? So it will be completely multicultural. So people from all around the world can come and see a little bit of, for example, one day they want to have a little bit of Japan, the next day one day they want a little bit of the Middle East, North Africa, South America, all of that, right? So you might ask me, now what would the initial cost be, right? So, with building and finding the land big enough for this project will be an estimated $50 million, with paid labor, land, building materials, as well as another $20 million for the furniture and unique design for the rooms. Overall, $70 million would be the minimum for this hotel. So this estimated revenue in the first year aims to generate around $25 million with profits estimated up to $5 million. This success would be from high occupancy rates, successful cultural events, robust retail, and dining sales. So, for investors, we're seeking investment of at least $50 million from the sharks to accelerate the hotel's development. This funding will be allocated towards finalizing property development, enhancing themed room designs, and launching a comprehensive marketing campaign to attract both local and international guests. In exchange for this investment, we are offering about 20% equity stake in the Miramar Hotel, providing investors with a significant share in the profits, long-term growth of this unique venture, as well as collaborating with hotels such as Marriott Bonvoy, the Hilton, Four Seasons, which could also help us in assisting this venture development. So, to conclude, the Miramar Hotel is designed to meet the growing demands of exclusive, culture-rich hospitality in rapid development Western Sydney. Positioned near the new Western Sydney International Airport and the area metropolis that the hotel accommodations cater to international travelers while celebrating the region's cultural diversity, offering yet a peaceful and accessible location. The hotel provides a unique blend of world-class services, multicultural amenities, and a welcoming environment. It addresses the needs of customized accommodations by offering multilingual staff, dining options, world-class buffets, as well as a community that fosters social cohesion and attracts global visitors. So please, sharks, I would love it if you would come and invest in it. Thank you. student.
Hi, I just want to ask your target market.
International travelers, though, are just people wanting to experience a diverse and experience the beauties of other countries and regions.
And how many competitors do you have with a similar product in Sydney?
So,
How many competitors do you have?
to be honest, lots of hotels are not offering this offer. So, a lot of hotels are not offering diverse and like themed rooms with an exquisite and luxury like themed rooms.
Why would someone want to stay in a hotel which is full of multicultural rooms and ideas in Western Sydney versus Great Australian dream, close to the beach with the sunshine and so much more?
So since the airport started, we're thinking to build a hotel which also shows all of Liverpool. So since the airport will be stationed near Liverpool, so to show off the diversity without going in and experiencing, we have it all in one place. So as well as tour buses can travel around the city.
Will you run tours for the rest of Sydney, but your hotel will be based in Western Sydney?
Yeah.
You'll be targeting local Sydney people or Australians?
Even international.
International travellers. I would have thought, being Australian, living in a country where people know us for our beaches, for our multiculturalism as well, that a hotel type of resort type of experience would best be served close to the coastline. And I think if you can improve your hotel idea, not just for the people of Western Sydney, but to give the international travellers the feeling that, hey, I can see Bondi, or I can see Coogee, or I can see the beaches, or I can see the set. I think that's where your idea is best fit. One of the partners here, one of the sharks, throw their way as well, talk, Charlie.
Mostly, I love the idea. It's very nice to put together. This is your first time putting it together, or it's done really amazing job. I think my first question before I leave any kind of remarks or anything, particularly with your pitch, what do you think your operating costs would look like and when you would hope to see them in profit?
Okay. So land and like building materials and all of that would obviously be like above 50 million.
That's fine to start with, but then usually the best would like to see on the day-to-day, what would it cost to run this whole facility? You know, because things like COVID could happen, everything shuts down, and you want to know how much it costs to keep things running, and if things, you don't have enough cash flow and things like that, how long it goes around their life. And then of course, the profit, everyone loves that, right? So that's probably something I would say to add, you know, that. In terms of it being strategic place, I actually think it's a really good idea. I think if you're traveling, the other thing is that I don't know how much people would want to travel internationally to just see this hotel. I'm not sure about that, but I think it's convenient thanks to the airport that's upcoming. However, you know, for example, like Shangri-La, which is culturally inspired in Scotland, but it's obviously just one culture that it speaks to, and I think having something that showcases Australia's unique diversity, because it's not really just the beach anymore, right? Australia's quite unique in terms of diversity, like just saying the Lebanese community in Australia is not going to be the same one you have in Lebanon, right? So the food is, we're known for our coffee, we're known for our food, so you could have a really nice play on that. However, I think I don't know if people would, you know, fly in wanting to just go to this hotel in Liverpool. I just think if you market it as, oh, it just so happens to be here and this is what we specialise in, it's more of an experience. I think that would be, like, I don't know if you can focus on just Liverpool being the unique selling proposition, maybe more so the diversity of culture that you can provide. That's probably all I have to say.
First, amazing presentation. First, my question to you is about the concepts. Is the concept focusing on entertainment or experience or real estate?
Experience.
So, if you're talking about the experience, what makes this experience unique for the customer?
So the rooms, and so the obviously reception, dining room, and then from floors 2 to 9 would be all about regions and countries. So all of the floors would be themed. So, like for example, let's go through Asia Pacific and Oceania, right? So the room will be themed as like having a serenity, having calm, being calm, all of that stuff. Or like Middle Eastern vibes, like it would have the beautiful arches and the designs and all of that. So even as well, we are in the hotel. There will be also a world exhibition. So you can experience food, clothing, design, all of that.
So you're talking about the experience first.
Yes.
What actually is the operating the business. Now, in a project like this, a company that operates the business, a company that operates assets, they're two separate investments. What's the structure that you would most close
So, with the land, right? So you're saying is that so the people on the hotel, right? There'll be two different people. The one that's running the business, two different companies. So running the business and actually holding the assets, right? So I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, but with this one, right? So we'll obviously have the people that own the land and own all the assets and everything. And that's who will own the people that are being hired. So they'll be like under each firm.
So do you have anyone that would back you up on the design, the operation, the development, the structure, and have you something about it? That's It's a good start. I'll tell you, it is part of the relationship.
Yes.
Really invested the time and really go about it. And in terms of doing that experience with investing in the company, being a what they investing in. So I can see there's probably about 20 investment opportunities in this group. And to be honest, $50 million they really raised for 20% value of the business at $250 million. For a $5 million profit, it's not really enough to come back for first kickstart for them. So it will be good for you to sort of come up with protection, cash flow protections, and potentially think about acquisitions versus acquisitions. Everyone else is in the landscape of real estate, in addition to the retail market, is operating in a group, not as a standalone. So you're extracting a lot of things in the program. So it'll be probably good for you to come up with an idea who will be people that you collaborate with, who you partner with, who you integrate with, and who will assist you to scale this product. Outside that,
it's always our hardest to be last, that's when it's hard to be last. As well as I think what we was a little bit inflated by the idea, to be honest, because I have worked closely with the Australian Finance owners, private corporate owners, all over the really with investment in the 30 major hotels. So I know what goes in there. Your presentation is quite touching. You know, I think I'm quite impressed that a young person would, put themselves in that position. Who thinks so big, they think beyond that and bring some ideas. There are a couple of areas which we're against, of course. But there's a solution for our audience. If I were being by a person, and the idea of operating, we always have an operator. Operators are professional companies, and we see different hotel rooms, right? Most of those companies, a lot of them are they actually operate. So you can do a deal with them, and you can do smart. That's how they work. But there are other things that usually is, I think you can overcome the investment issues by saying to yourself, you know what, I've got a great idea. I don't want to go all the way. I'm happy to be 10% of it. You should be coming up with 10% and encourage through, and of course, people need people like this. You need mentors like these different areas, right? Because you ask a lot of questions which no one really would expect to have the answers otherwise. We would spend $1 million to get this far. And I think you can do it for a couple of $100,000, right? The actual preparation for all the information that you need for the right way to work. There is one question, a question that I've always had. Would Liverpool or the West be the right area to really develop this? And there's only one way to find out, and that is through stats and the competition and what people want, and would they be prepared to spend that money in that area. But I it's actually a different pitch something because it provides wonderful ideas. It's always like giving something to light yourself, right? And that's the thing. Whereas Australian needs is multiculturalism, I think we have an attraction to do things differently. Whether it's a dining experience, whether it's also didn't talk about how women do it, but obviously women have facades, beauty things, and so on. All those things are going to be important. And there's nothing wrong with them as long as they're the right to do it, right. But I think mentors is what they need. And probably they said with you to work out maybe about $200,000 worth of expense money to develop properly. But maybe I'd take 10% for me if I were you, and 10% for the mentors. Then we get something back. No one can mentor something this important without some benefit. No, I mean, they can mentor you. Always mentor you. It's not the same. So they want mentors. Use who are mentors who are prepared for the bit of service. Right? Service is important. And I know I've said it enough, but the idea, I'm not only knowing a lot about hotels from the Blue Mountains across Newcastle and based in the greater Sydney and southern Melbourne and so on. I think it's a good idea.
Thank you.
Thank you for presenting, Naba. Can we please give a round of applause for Naba? We'll just take a moment just to bring up the next presentation. And thank you to the Sharks for providing that valuable feedback. Just while we're setting up, I'll just introduce our next team. So we have a team of 5 girls, and I just would like to let you know that they've been working on their market day entrepreneurship program all day, so that's why they look like this, but they're here to pitch their idea that they've been working on. We've got a team of 5 with this one, so we've got Razan Hawat. So Razan. We've got Hala Alama, Maya Khalaf, and Hiba Musa, and Amira Ola. And they'd like to present their product, the Snoofer. Thank you, girls.
This is because, and we made it out of bamboo as it is an antibacterial product. This is because normal loofahs obviously collect a lot of bacteria. Now, when you go to a hotel and they give you one of those, obviously it's not going to keep you. That's why it's not going to be. You're going to feel disgusting the whole time. So that's why we created this loofah, which would be obviously a smaller version. This is just a prototype. It'd be a smaller, biodegradable, antibacterial product with a soap inside that's good for traveling and on the go. And so you won't have to use the lousy bar soaps. Okay. So consider the word super. Doesn't this spark curiosity about what it could be, how it is used, and its purpose? The name itself evokes a sense of intrigue, suggesting that there's something special and unique about it. Well, you're not wrong. Our product embodies the same sense of wonder and innovation, worthy of the name Super. We got the name Super from pushing soap and the word loofah together. This forms the very sense of the name Super. Our loofah is here to target three main problems: hygiene, durability of value, and storage. The hygiene problem, which is our biggest concern, is about how homegrown loofahs or plastic loofahs both carry and harbor a lot of bacteria. Before it starts to hold very serious and harmful bacteria for the body, causing sicknesses like soft tissue infection and loofah rash, which is really bad for you. The durability or value of normal loofah isn't very good, as natural loofahs often degrade quickly, leading to frequent replacements, which can frustrate users and create more waste for the environment. And storage problems we would like to address are consumers having to buy a shower cleaner of all their different soaps and scrubs, which eventually overcrowd their shower, causing a big mess and overall stress. These problems can all be addressed by a very simple and easy solution. Now, on the board, as you can see, there's more than three, but these are just more in thorough some of the problems and kind of things that are related to our society. Although these problems exist, there are still solutions for all these problems, and these solutions consist of our loofahs being made out of bamboo because it's 100% biodegradable, and also it's antibacterial and a skin and hypoallergenic, healthy. It is also durable, so when you go travel, it's just easy on the go and it's convenient. Features of our slipper product is built-in soap compartment, and it's kind of like traditional loofahs where you have a soap wheel where you don't have to keep on adding onto it. Yeah, and especially crafted soaps to cater for your needs, and also you can personalize what your slipper will look like you can get rid of shade and colour. And also gentle exfoliation for your skin, so to benefit your skin and that's better for you. So some of the features that our loofah includes is antibacterial. This is because normal loofahs, as I told you before, collect a lot of bacteria, so instead of cleansing your body, you're just filling it with a bunch of dirty and nasty bacteria which you don't want, right? And so that's why by making it out of bamboo, it is an antibacterial material, so you're going to avoid collecting all of that bacteria in something you use to prevent yourself. It's also really good for your skin, so bamboo's actually got a lot of skin benefits as blood circulation helps regulate your blood circulation. It's hypoallergenic, meaning if you have sensitive skin, which I know I do, personally, I have a lot of sensitive skin and some materials irritated, meaning with bamboo, it'll help it become much easier and more accessible to people who have sensitive skin. Now, it's also 100% biodegradable. This means it's really good for the environment, and after you obviously use it, there's going to be less waste and the environment. And it's also really durable. This means If you want to, you can still put the manual liver in the washing machine because it's washing machine durable if you want. And yeah, it's really good material too. So this product will see how much it will cost us. Its overall cost is $7.5 per unit. This includes the material $3, the antibacterial coating, which is $1, dispensing mechanism $2.50, and packaging is $1 per obviously $7.5. So our target price we'd like to charge our consumers is $18.75 to $22.5. We'd like to have different prices for different places we sell it to. So retail price $24.99, gyms, spas, other places like that, the price $12.5. And we will also be offering discounts. We offer introductory bundles, basic unit plus 3-month refill package for $49.99, saves 10%. The family package has 3 units, $69.99, saves 25%, and seasonal discounts up to 20% off during holidays or special promotions. We also have premium edition, customizable colors, engraving. This is an add-on of $5 per unit. This luxury gift packaging will add in total $10. Also, with the limited edition versions, this is also because we would like to expand our business as much as we possibly can by using opportunities such as when a new movie is released, we'll create a kind of theme. So I don't know if you guys have seen the new Moana movie. So if we were to make this product, we would obviously make a theme for it to help boost sales and keep it, trendy. So statistics. We found out that 87% of bacteria grow on lipids, and 13% only doesn't grow on lipids. We also found out that 89% of people aged 13 and above prefer to use liver, while 11% don't. Imagine what will happen if they have a product that has better quality and fulfills all the requirements, which is a super. That 87% will show up to start. Our target audience consists of boys and girls aged 13 and above, as they would appreciate these products more with remaining to prevent hygiene issues and to remain clean all the time, removing food use, dirt, sweat, stuff like that. So that's why our target audience is 13 and above. And also people who are cautious of the environment and the impact of plastic and all these dangers to our ecosystems. We'll be advertising through social media accounts, obviously billboards, posters, and try to promote our product as much as we can, which is also why we need the funding to obviously pay for that. And we can also start off by selling the product in small businesses near us, and then obviously move on to Marketing and distribution, costs for advertising, logistics, and partnerships with gyms, spas, and retailers, and viewed separately. Development of premium editions, customized options for $5 plus per unit, and luxury packaging, $10 plus per unit, may incur additional initial setup and design costs. Sure. So revenue projections. First, retail sales. So retail price is $24.99 per unit, and assuming that 50,000 units are sold, revenue will be $124,150. So, wholesale sales. Wholesale price is $12.50 per unit. If 3,000 units are sold wholesale, revenue will be $37,500. Bundle sales, assume 10% of customers buy a single unit plus 3 months refill pack at $49.99. For 5 bundles, revenue will be $24,999. Okay, family pack, 3 units. If 50% of customers, 750 bundles, buy at $69.99, revenue will be $52,492. Okay, and seasonal discounts and premium editions. Offering discounts and premium features like custom engravings and luxury packaging could contribute an additional $110,000 based on an estimated 50 premium sales. Okay, so how much are we asking for? So, Sharks, we are asking for $50,000 for 20% of the business. Now, this is because we believe that our product is worth a lot as it is. We've got a large target market which are very likely to purchase it. Also, with an evolving world where everyone's moving into more environmentally friendly products, it's also a higher chance of it being sold. Also, this is to help us invest in business, warehouses, labor, packaging, online costs, advertising costs, marketing costs, and overall miscellaneous fees. And the reason obviously we're asking for this is because us as children cannot start our own business, and by getting your help, we could obviously help promote our business and inshallah grow it. Thank you. And remember, start smarter, not harder. Any questions?
I think I'll start this way again. I like your idea. I think you guys have spent a lot of time doing some very good research. You've covered off a lot. The health benefits, the target market, the product itself. I think it's also got a blend that it is unique. I haven't seen this before, but maybe females know if something like this is unique, so I'm not there. But it's a product that appeals to a lot of people. It doesn't need to appeal to just hotels who will use your product. I think it should appeal to anyone and everybody, and it's priced at a level where the average person can afford to buy it. Therefore, in Australia, potentially got 30 million customers. And in Indonesia, you've got 250 million customers and so on. But the question I have as well is, what have you guys done in terms of protecting your IP? The copycats who would copy this from your media.
And that is exactly why we need you in we need your help in assisting us. Obviously, we don't have much of that to and to cover paying costs and stuff, obviously, to create our and get it. We aren't actually too worried about copycats because the only company there won't be no quality. That's exactly right. Like machines, everyone knows the copycats. So.
Most of us who are in business here have seen copycats. And copycats they'll come and present the same product that you've got.
We actually have a 3D printed for our products.
That's what we're looking for.
We want one. We want yes.
That's what someone will be looking for. Okay? The product is nice, but it's the protection of the brand and the any idea is very important. Never discount what you know and how much you know. Sometimes you need to protect what's upstairs, or the cards close to your chest. And whilst I thank you for presenting to me today, if that convention is a patron in place, then I'd be interested in working with the authorities. To me, the product is nice, but the know-how, the protection of that know-how, is more important. Having a product that will sell to anyone and everyone at a fair and good price, with a good marketing strategy behind it, warehousing ideas behind it. You don't necessarily have to get your own warehouse, you can park this at a wholesale distribution warehouse, and I'll distribute on your behalf. When you see that and you've got that protected, you'll have my support, which I'll help.
I love the brand, and I love the Scrub Smarter. What was that? Scrub Smarter. That's amazing. So I have some questions about the actual business and the product, and then probably some feedback on the way that it's pitched. Firstly, how long will it take to dry?
Obviously the same as a normal liquor, but as we said now, it's consumed washing liquor already durable. If you do want to speed that up, obviously go with the dryer.
Okay. The reason I ask that is because you started with, hotels, tablets, and if you're on the go, it's going to include.
And so we haven't included it, but we were thinking of packaging and had one, and then it got, long story short, it got melted. So
That's fine.
yeah.
Thank you, drives. Fairly quickly, but when you're pitching, if you're going to pitch with the actual, if the target customer type is someone who's traveling, then you want to leave that. But I'm not sure if that's your actual target customer, because it kind of
To
changes.
be fair, so travel is just an example because a lot of the times people, when they're on the go, that's one thing that people might struggle with finding it's really uncomfortable to shower and move, but one thing, especially when you're on the go, that's one of the main things. But overall, our target market is literally everyone.
Yeah.
Because everyone, most people can relate, most people, themselves, I hope. So that's
Alright, and your competitors, you might not have someone who makes the exact same thing, but like I saw some images of kind of what you're trying to create. So that's already out.
to be fair, a lot of them are AI.
A lot of them are AI. So who would be your closest competitor to? Did you do any competitors?
To be fair, Team and She, because they
Can manage to be our biggest competitors,
but they do like to generally steal people's ideas and also be
they probably may
with other products. So we could with our product, no charge they but use this, so it would be a lot better. Yeah.
No, that's totally
Bit of value and all that.
yeah. That's fine. You're always gonna have people.
Obviously, people who want better quality and people who have, better standards, you don't believe in child labour, you want environmentally friendly options.
Yeah.
Our one is the way to go.
Of course, it would be like a better tier kind of product. That's fine. Product, cool, love it. You said you're getting shape and size and stuff. In terms of the soap that goes into it, would there be any specific types that can only go on it? Do you want to also sell your own soaps to?
Yeah, we create our soaps.
Okay, so that's
We
a
organic natural ingredients that are derived from natural resources and sustainable sources.
because I think the product is great, but in terms of the pitching, my own feedback would be, that statistic that you have, if you led with that at the beginning, was that there's this huge problem out there, and this is the specific product that we have to solve this particular problem. The patient thing would be something that you would have at the top, and also just on a very top level, I guess. The less text, the better, the more talking. So you don't want to have too much text on there, just the key level points. And then the storytelling you did at the start was really great. I think something like this, the brand's so perfect, you just stick to the story. But that's probably
Thank you.
So amazing presentation. I think the presentation is actually the elegance, not the product. because these guys are distribution centers. They actually don't manufacture, they actually send it like Amazon, they just ship it. And focus on actually creating a lot of products on the same base idea, this scale.
So about what you just said. So we already have drafted the idea, but obviously we don't want to show a lot of cards as you mentioned. We do have a lot of more ideas, and if you are willing to work with us, inshallah, we would love to share those ideas and innovations that we have that will make us listen.
So if I tell you, I put you through with my team, and I give you $50,000 for 12 months, what would you create?
A lot of solutions. We would create many products that, yeah, we would expand our business, like, even possibly globally, like, to hotels, and not only hotels, but like, markets and retailers overseas, and like, wholesaling, and generally cause worldwide happiness by being able to use it properly and easily.
I'm glad that this month will bring a lot of happiness to people. Give something to you along the way.
And better hygiene.
It's going to make money. Okay, if it doesn't make money after 12 months, the investors are going to come on the keys. Where is our money? What's going on? So, $50,000 on the top, what would you create beyond just more sponsors, more products?
We would also create more products like facial cleansers for your hair, or like, yeah, just for like your body to purify. Also different designs, like obviously not everyone has the same solution that's right there. No, we would like, we can do one with like long, yeah, scrubs you out and stuff. Obviously release a lot more products, but they all have the same idea of the solution. So,
And the material that you have is available on the market to create this product, produce it.
yeah.
And importing and exporting to different countries, they've got restrictions. I mean, that's some pipeline, some of these countries are not allowed to move.
You can get enough of that.
And you get a bit of it, but when you start manufacturing in volumes, they get a knock on your back and say, what are you doing? I mean, come up with a plan in terms of how you get that necessary.
We can grow our own bamboo farm in like Indonesia.
That's a delicate. The investment is the 40 hours. I believe the investment is more actually the board. If I put you in the river and you create a lot of ideas, I'm confident you still have an idea. So the fact that you can come up with solutions 24/7, it's amazing. So I might actually keep you guys on the problem.
As I said, that's why I said last, because most people things have been said. And I think the last comment that was made is the truth. It's the four of you. Each one of you has shown an incredible skill today in your presentation. And I saw a lot of, what's the word, a lot of good energy, positive energy towards business enterprise. That's what it's all about. Now, has anyone offered them money? It's all at the end. Now you're saying, as far as I understood, that your product, you've researched and hasn't been done anywhere.
Not from what we know today. We've like done a lot of research, and one with us, so it's like, one with us, but like, no, it hasn't.
If you explore that, the other thing you're saying is you start to get ready.
We want to get one.
You get ready to order to start tomorrow morning. Now, the third question is, have you sold it?
To be fair.
Have you sold any product?
No, we haven't.
No, you can't sell a product and then go out and make it. From my mind, right? You're correct. You're going to patent it first because it's going to be like, how do I sell it up? I said that from my knowledge, and I believe it's still the case. I'm the older guy, that's why I'm saying. So anyway, the other three points. And the last thing, I want to say something. No, say it. No, you.
My book went.
Anyway, as my colleagues in all said, you have a good product. It's a wonderful product. I sit in the showers every time I go because my wife always takes one with her. Always. And it doesn't rely on those soaps I do, right? Not exactly that one, that's why I said no. But at the end of the day, I think there's a lot, it's a big market. Like you said, huge market. People need it. And I think once you break through with the women, you can worry about the men, right? Because again, this is going to be much more women's product in my books than it is a men's product. But as you sit and have a think tank in Hungary, and if you've got one of these beautiful people here as being a rental, right? I'm happy to help with investment, but I won't be around moving overseas. But if you do that and have the right mentoring, I think you have a wonderful opportunity to make for what happens to the school is one. It's good.
I mean, obviously, even if we could stay in school, obviously, it's not a problem. And obviously, if we would like to expand business more, we could move into a business-related degree at Visioneers University to help us implement it and obviously make us better at our business.
That's a bit cool, isn't it? You say that before I say sure.
Would actually, I was thinking we'll keep it small or like we won't expand it until we can, until we qualify, until we have that knowledge, like she said, until we
Is that
I just really think that the experience will be more beneficial than experiences like that you learn from schooling and university. But yes, starting now, making it like a small business and then proceeding on and making it bigger and larger and extending our company and our business.
Well, there's no reason why you can't do both. That's true. As long as you have the business and you manage it correctly at the beginning, and on the release as it's managed properly, you have your patent. But also, like you said, copycats. You do worry about copycats. You know, you're not going to stop them in third world countries, right? But that's not your focus. You do worry about copycats locally. You've got to think ahead. Is there anything else they can do with premium? And they come in different styles, right? Which can overcome the patent and so on and so on. The other thing that there's much you can do. I think we're all happy to come back and work another session with you. For my hand, I'm happy to put up water what's needed. Encourage everyone else to put up water. And for my part, once you pay me back, I'd like my share to be released back to the school for charity, not for the school to spend on the school day, but for the charity they do a good job. That's it.
Thank you.
Can we please give a round of applause for these lovely ladies and this beautiful product? Thank you. And thank you, Sharks. We have one more presentation. So we've got Zainab Shamil. She's also in Year 9. And Zainab is her sister, and because I remember the older sibling usually. So we've got Zainab Shamil, and she'll be presenting alone, although this was a group project. So we'll just take a moment just so I can swap the presentation over, and then we'll jump into it. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, sharks. I'm Zahra, and this presentation was made by me, Amani, Laka, and Donna, but I'm not really so it's just me, and mine's helping me. Basically, this is my idea. It's a laptop stand. It's called Uplift, and it's to basically what it says right like over there. It says elevate your comfort and engage in activity. It's a custom designed laptop stand, and it was created to provide style, comfort, and functionality, and it enhances your workspace. And it also reduces the stress and pain caused by long hours on your laptop. Now, the problem is when people use their laptops, they often look down, which causes their eye level not to be aligned with the screen, and it can cause headaches and eye strain. And it can also lead to like neck pain after a long period of time. And when you're like sitting down and it's not fully up to your body level, you can bend down sometimes, and that causes like the posture to be kind of like destroyed. And it can cause like big injuries such as carpal tunnel syndrome, and that's not good. The solution is that we actually stop this problem by elevating the laptop screen to align it to your eye level, and we use a laptop stand to basically raise the laptop, which also helps the laptop's airflow go smoother, and it helps your eye level and posture become more straighter. And if it is hard when you're like using a laptop stand and your arms or your hands go like up like this, you can use like an external keyboard or mouse, and that kind of helps you and makes it easier to use. And it kind of prevents problems like straining and your neck or shoulders or stuff. It makes it more easy and better. The benefits of Uplift is like it can significantly contribute to like healthier and like more productive work environment where you can get it done and you'll benefit from it better. And whether you're working from home or like at an office, there are like investing in ergonomic solutions like the Uplift desk can lead to long-term improvements for your staff or yourself, like if you're putting it in your own home. And comfort and overall well-being with, like when you're doing work, even though work is slowly. Basically, it's known for its its high quality and durability. We can use materials such as bamboo or I think maple wood, and they're strong and they're like not that heavy. And I think they're a better type of wood and material to use. the startup costs, with like the product design, materials for the first batch, labor for the first batch, packaging, shipping setup, and marketing, manufacturing, that would most likely equal to around $57,500 to $80,500. But that's around, so like that estimated amount. And target audience is professionals, students, and anyone looking to improve their workspace and their posture, especially struggling with back pain or posture issues. Without the product, users risk conditions like scoliosis or like a bent spine. And with the Shark Tank exposure, it also appeals to like a global audience. And it's nice. Basically, it kind of it's meant for people who want to like improve themselves, make their health better, and to stop themselves from getting like back pain, eye strain, and other kinds of stuff like that. And it's for people who want to like have a more cleaner environment to work in. Now, the pricing strategy, the product will be sold for around $65. The possible connections with the Shark Tank, the business could easily sell the product globally. The materials would be around $20, and the labor would be around $25. And this is not wrong. The packaging and shipping would be around $20 as well, and adding them all together would be $65. Now, the price could be changed to make it higher to gain more profit. And if you get, like, for example, a membership, you could get like 20% off. And if you like special holidays and events, there could be sales, which also give the original price 20% off to basically make it more affordable. And basically, that's it.
Zahra, was it?
Yes.
Zahra, I think I've seen some things like this over the years. Most of us who are sitting here, including teachers and your colleagues, have seen products like this. Some of us have suffered from neck pain, shoulder pain, wrist strain, and so much more over the years. I think what you need to be doing here is think of the product where it's different to the others. There are, I believe, products on the market that do this, and you have to think of an alternative way to present this. When I see that you've got your mobile phone holder, your card holder, and your stationery holder beside it, I haven't seen that personally, but I think that's a really good start. Maybe even having your product where it can be internally wired with internally wired points to charge your phone, or in one point, it's like one connection through one USB prime adapter and connect to the rest of this would be better. That would make the product more expensive, but I think overall the idea is there on the market, so you're going to have a real uphill battle trying to sell this, considering there's so many products on the market which are somewhat similar to this but not exactly like this. So you need to find a real point of differentiation, okay, and a new point on how to approach this. I think you pointed out that the health benefits, you probably need to, some of us have curved pillows or have neck pains instead of from the way we sleep, how we're sitting around the whole day. And you get people like chiropractors and physiotherapists marketing that product more than your probably local Woolworths or your local Kmart selling that product. You need to think that this product needs to be sold by a specific practitioner who's giving you some advice, care of your own health, but also have a few tweaks and gadgets that you can do it like I mentioned before. I do believe there's a lot of products similar to this. You've got to step it up and create more unique compared to the rest. I think that's where you're lacking in your presentation today. Think of how to improve it, make it more unique, less competitors, where you are different to your supposed competitors. That's unique. pass on to my colleagues here right now.
Firstly, thank you so much for presenting. I know it takes a lot of guts, so you've done a really good job. You by yourself, I'm a partner, but she comes with the team, I know you. So, just to clarify too, does this sit on top of the desk? Is this like an additional thing put on top of the desk, or is this an actual desk that elevates to you? I just came a bit late.
It's actually a product that sits on top of the desk. It's kind of like other laptop stands, but it's more organized and like less heavier. And it looks better because you can customize it to whatever you want it to look like.
Okay. I'll probably have to agree with my colleague here about in terms of differentiation. Like you have brands like Destiny and things like that who have a really good market share. And if your product is something that's going to be unique, I look at the pricing of it; it's very, very cheap. So maybe that could be a position for you. Maybe you want to just go for like the more affordable option to what already exists. Because if you look into what currently exists, they're very expensive. Like you won't actually find something that's ergonomic and cheap. So maybe it's not so much the product that's different; it's the pricing strategy that's what makes you can manufacture more, pump it out, and have higher numbers. I'm not too sure how financially viable that is, but I think the product definitely needs a bit of differentiation. I probably don't have any other comments too much, but it's, what he said, I couldn't hear it.
Great idea. Much of the other wise, I think, as the colleagues commented, there's a lot of sort of products. Think about what makes it unique, functionality, utility, flexibility, options. What will make you integrate and what will make you name. I'm not sure if you can tell you how much, but Uplift is a company that, for example, hiring staff, for IS, probably checking the name that also is the market they want to target. Make it a brand that they could relate, so they are really researching and understand what is exactly they're looking for. Because the product that sits on the desk, it doesn't actually live. So what does it live? Okay. So it's very important that you sort of focus and think about those little details while you're presenting. So I think you've got a very good product, great idea. We all actually, we all have it, and I'm sure we all have a product of similar nature. But if you really want to have a sharp edge to sell it, you're going to have a very clear name, brand, maybe a market ability, functionality. Gives it that outstanding edge. When we work around a bit on the margins, if the product is getting sold for $65, I don't think you're not making enough margins. By the time you cover the material, shipping, damages, and that generally it's about 20-25% damages while shipping expected. So, if you offer 25% discount, you offer 25% of damages, out of pocket. So, are we wanting to sort of think about your pricing structure? I think you've done a good homework in terms of how to structure it. I'll probably think about the variables that could risk your margins and profits, make it viable for the investment. So, that I'm hoping to see next year. Because I think it's again in a beautiful way. Inshallah.
It's funny, you become, what's the word, I spent over 25, 30 years in the computer industry. And I probably don't see the trees from the forest anymore. So I'm thinking about what my friends are saying. And I think when you combine what they said, probably somebody has to buy that. First of all, you research in terms of the market. Are there similar products? And if there are, what distinguishes your product from the rest? And I think I'm doing something in health, which I thought is about what you said about having, like the Physiotherapy Association, for example, recommend your product, having Orthopedic Surgeon Association. Yes. So those two organisations, I think, especially would bring a lot of credibility to the product. And there's ways to work with this problems. It sort of takes time, retail, etc. And you said it was good too. You mentioned it. it can be operated to a best plate, like whether how much you raise it, whatever it is, etc. Now, the best I can offer at this stage is introducing you to the most negative, positive person in computers I know. Negative because he's so good at being negative, but he brings out all the positive points. And that's exactly what I think a product like this is. Now, I don't know what the problem is. I'm really sorry to offer it because he's always so busy and he speaks 100 miles an hour. And I probably bring him here with one of your pictures and we can sit down and go through it. And I can decipher his negativity for you. So I think that's where you're right. I think the combination of what we said, is this really being recorded?
Yep.
Okay, so he can take a note down for you what we're saying and try and perhaps put that together and go back and pick off some of that stuff. Now, as to manufacturing and so on, that's a different world. Once you've got the design, once you've got all of that, all of those things together, in terms of design, in terms of is that design going to work best? Is it needed in the market? It doesn't have much competition. All of the ingredients in the market. Okay, etc., etc. You can always subcontract manufacturing, right? Because you don't want to be manufacturing issue. And really, I think that's the combination of what we all said is where it's at. So I'm happy to go further with what I suggested. I think my friend said next year. You got 3 months and 6 weeks. Not university. We have 6 weeks to work on it during the holidays as well.
Thank you, Zara.
Thank you, Zara. That's very nice. And before we move on, I'd like to thank you for critiquing and providing advice to our students in regards to their business. I'd like to invite you to come with us to the back of the room where our prize-winning stem cells team will show you some of their work. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming